But I'll give you a heads up on what's happening at the end of this video if you're watching live. And recently changed from Minmatar to Gallente in faction warfare so that we could get paid more. And we switched sides on the same militia. So Gallente and Minmatar work together, but we switched sides. This is also going to give me the ability from the area that I play in to work on some missions, faction warfare missions. And that is going to be interesting. So I have done level 4 missions in a frigate before. And there's some interesting things about the missioning in faction warfare, such as if you fail, you do not take a standing hit. It's the only types of missions that you can fail and not take a standing hit. Danaweb, he must be on the Caldari Amar side. I have a character over there as well, and just switched to Amar from Caldari, because Caldari is sucking ass right now. I hope you're not Caldari, Mr. Danaweb. And so they're also tier 3. And so very soon we'll get out on there as well, but not today. I tend to not, since both these guys are different sides of the militias, I don't play them against each other. So Russian farmers are making it for Gallente. Okay, well, we'll see if we see any of them Russian farmers out here. So, all right, this fit right here, this is more of a null fit. Oh, this one was, I actually was using this for intelligence. I'm glad that I pulled this up, because I'd have gotten pretty surprised when I got out there and found that I had a cloak and didn't have half my propulsion. So I'm going to drop off this cloak here in the station. And we're going to turn this stuff back on. Yeah, I was using that to get my... using it for intelligence out here for watching a gate camp that really wanted my hauler character. I didn't want to give them my hauler character, and I didn't. So, used him as a scout. Sin Potter asks questions but then can't hear the show. How interesting is that? Okay. Well, obviously I can't answer his question then, if he can't hear the show. Wants to know how to get into faction warfare. You guys should tell him to turn the volume up. I don't know what else to say. Okay, what kind of ammo do I have loaded? Okay. So, on what is the DPS of this? 265. This is a really a great little ship. So, okay, I am gonna start heading up toward where I have all my ships, and then gonna start, maybe we'll work on some stuff on the way up. This is more of a null fit, a null fighting fit, so, so if we maybe encounter some one-on-one, fine, but otherwise I'm going to swap out for a different ship if I make it up to where my ships are. Hello, Anders. Alright, so let's go on to, let's see if I can find this guy. Okay. I know where he's at. I'm gonna go take him on. He's in an Enyo.
Warp drive active.
We'll see what we can do here.
Warp drive active.
He left. Either that or he was just flying by whenever I was measuring things out. Interesting. He's at a station, actually. Is he there at that station? Where is this guy? I keep seeing him on my D-scan. He's floating around. He's moving. That's what he's doing. Oh, here he is. Shit.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Holy shit, he's hitting me hard right off the bat. Damn. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so he's used skill injectors because he fought very well and he's only 2 months old. Wow, really? This is such weird stats on him too. Look at this. The stats on him, he has 19 deaths and no kills. Am I really his first kill? And see here, he's only 2 months old. A little confused by that, but I'm going to have to assume that he is... I'm going to have to assume that he's using skill injectors. So... yeah, I know Enyo is a T2 ship. I was in a T2 ship as well. It was an interceptor. And it does pretty good because I can usually keep speed, but I don't know. I guess you can't assume anymore by age. So he did a good job. Okay, well, I made it back to station. Yeah, birth date can't be used anymore. And like this character here, he's 100% homegrown. I mean, I started him. He's got 25 million skill points now. And I've trained everything on this. No skill injectors. So... Morning, Nathaniel. Yeah, it's fine, you know. I'm not complaining. I'm just thinking that must be what's it. Okay, we are going to get into a Tristan here. My tank went away really fast in that. I've got some Enyos here. I wonder what his fit was. Yeah, I do have some unallocated skill points, so just leave them the way they are. So I'm happy to have some left over. And actually, do I have... Let me see if I have any other drones. Now I've got full drone skills. I've finished my drone skills. Yeah, I do have acolytes. Let me put some acolytes in instead. They're just kind of better rounded. Yeah, and you know, also the thing is too is that you know, the majority of what goes on in Eve is skill of the player. He definitely outskilled me there. I'm not the best at PvP, but I try. So, but he did a good job. So. Okay, so now we are the pink, and we're going to go up and work some blue area here. Gunvoid, you can't execute the command if you're trying to see the top list. Only mods can do it. So there it is, though. Yeah, a highly skilled player can beat a personal skills, not in skill numbers on your character. Can beat somebody who has double, triple, quadruple, way more skill points on their character. And that's one of the nice things about the game. It gives you more abilities of things you can do, more options, but it doesn't mean that you're going to win.
Warp drive active.
Seeing a Viator out here. Yeah, I don't see any hostiles here.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, actually, I didn't know that. I was looking for him. I didn't know that he was going to appear right next to me. I was watching my D-scan trying to figure out where he was. Because at first he wasn't close. Auto-targeting missiles? I've never used auto-targeting missiles before. I wonder how they would work in faction warfare. Makes me think. So my character in Amar faction warfare, she has pretty much all the missile skills. She's kind of like this character here. I started them both about the same time. Oof. Look at all the flashy. Okay, what have we got going on in here? Okay, this is owned by Caldari. There is a station in here. Let me go to a safe real quick.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, so I'll have to check that out. I've never, I've always been, kind of curious about the auto-targeting missiles, but I've never done anything with them. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I can't scan anything. I've only got one outpost that's nearby.
Welcome to the Dragons.
It's a medium. I don't think I have enough DPS to take out a medium with this. Not quite. This is more of a PvP fit or a small or novice. So, a couple people that followed: Cake Skull, Allwin Rail, and Bezits. Thank you for following. Welcome. Let me see if my other safe has.
Warp drive active.
You can use autocruise to AFK PvE rattlers. Ugh, man. AFK. I mean, I know some people do it, but hey, at this outpost, there's a succubus, which I can't take on a succubus.
Warp drive active.
There's 2 comets at this site. Okay. They're calling me out in local, which might give me a hard time. Hey, I'm not going to be able to do anything with this one. Let's see here. I'd love to go pick up that loot, but I get dropped on real easy right there. And with those 2 comets on short scan. Don't listen to local, they are stupid. They're just saying hello. There's a Vexer in here.
You cannot walk there because natural phenomena are disrupting the walk.
Okay. Check one more thing here.
Warp drive active.
I think that this is the last facility to check. I suspect, unless everybody's here, that everybody else is docked up. Succubus.
Warp drive active.
I'm not going to be taking on a succubus. How do I know what ships are waiting in there? I'm using my directional scan, which is off on the other monitor, and measuring distances from where I'm at and what's close by. And I measure out to just 1 tick beyond what the distance of the sites are. Okay, so this one's owned by Caldari State. Man, these are far away.
Warp drive active.
Let's see what's going on in here. Wouldn't be bad to get a little LP today, too. We are tier 3. Yeah, Caldari does own a few systems right now. There's Catalyst in here. Catalyst in a small, okay. Yeah, I can't just hop in there. I'm assuming he's one of our own because I don't think these are the guys that came in.
Warp drive active.
Would have gotten in there that fast. Hello, Red. When's Rees? Hello. There's another catalyst in here. Interesting. Catalysts in smalls. I'm gonna move on.
Warp drive active.
Oh, he ran. Huh. He ran away. I wonder if they're brand new players. You can't tell by age anymore. I'm just gonna have to quit looking at age. I'm just gonna have to look at stats of how much they've been fighting. So
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
we're gonna gain a little LP today. Cover our losses. Only have 65,000 currently. I have a lot of Minmatar LP, over 1 million. So So what have I got? I got 1.2 million. Might be something that I want to look at cashing out here sometime within the next month or two. I can basically turn 1 million LP into 2 billion ISK. So why is one of them idle? One of them decided, I'm not going to fight. They're having a hard time catching him because I have my propulsion on. He's flying pretty fast. Turn my propulsion off and he'll turn his off. There we go. Okay. So this one's just a novice. It's 10 minutes, 5 rats. Hello, Prince. Let's open the rest of these outposts.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
By saying I'm going to warp to them, they open. 2, 3, 4. And then when someone else comes in, they can't just fly to the nearest open outpost and hope to get somebody, because they're all open now. This should be easy money. Let's see, tier 3 should be 17,500 LP that I should get from this, which I'll be able to turn into 30 million. 30 million ISK. The key to converting this stuff is waiting until the faction that you have all of the goods with, the LP with, that they are that they've been at like tier 1 for a couple of months, so people have spent their LP and everything, and prices start to go up on the items specific to that faction. What's the best ship to start with? Depends on what you're doing. Yeah, you can earn a lot. Like Static Axe is saying, you can earn 1 million LP in 17 hours of defensive plexing at level 3. More if you're being run off a lot, more hours. And you can earn faster by offensive plexing. So I am offensive plexing right now. So defensive, you have to choose your systems. They have to have high contest and everything. So yeah, and defensive plexing, you can start with that.
Oh, nice. Dragons love gold, treasure, and of course, dollar bills.
Defensive plexing, take out a venture. 30 minutes to train it. Has +2 warp core strength in it, which means you have a better chance of getting away running in case you get surprised. So, OCD sent $3.14. Says, look, it's 3.142 Derman. So thank you for the donation. And everybody in chat, because of OCD's donation, 3.14 gold to each one of you. Subs, you can fire off the marquee OCD if you want. There we go. Giving out to everybody. Now you all have remainders. You can thank Mr. OCD for that. For those of you who don't like having 0.1 at the end of your gold. Yes, it is pie. We also have Marky Pie. So, yeah, sent me a piece of pie. So do feel free to ask questions about faction warfare. I've done quite a bit of it. I know a little bit. I don't know everything, but can probably steer you in the right direction if you have questions. This could be done AFK. Obviously, my guys are auto-targeting, and so they are auto-targeting, and so okay, here's another interesting one. It's not even a month old. Registers as a 0-day character. He's lost 13 ships. He's been flying Condors, Navy Hookbills, and Coraxes. So don't know. Could be an injected character. Cake Skull wants to know what's a good Amar frigate to start out with in February. In February. How does that pertain? Are there any Amar frigates that start with an F for February? Amar. You know, Amar is my weakest area in ships. I know the least about Amar. And so, yeah, Yosei for the Win says Tormentor, and I think that I agree on that. They're pretty stout little ship. And a Fair Devil. And so Yeah, so they're the same. They're a stout little ship. That's, I think, where I'd start. But if you're going to start in faction warfare and you're just starting out, and then I really would go the venture route no matter what race you want to play, because the ventures have +2 warp core strength. So yeah, and stick in the same kind of line that you're in. Don't hop around trying out different lines of frigates or whatnot. Stick with what you got. Get level 5. Do it well. And train your other skills for it. Those skills will pertain to most of the other ships that you're flying. And so, yeah. For the question about whether or not I'm the same Marquis Dragon that played Ultima Online, yes. That is me. So, and Taspe, are you playing Shroud of the Avatar? Which is the spiritual successor of Ultima Online,
to the Dragons.
created by Richard Garriott. Halftime Tech, thank you for following. Welcome. If you are not, you should take a look at it, and we will be, I don't know, we're looking at it next week. I don't have the schedule for next week for a couple hours, but then also we're going to be adding it more regularly coming up here, so. The also on the skill mention of skills, getting things to level 4 is the most economical. So, but you take it and do it in kind of degrees. So look at your Tormentor. Like I'm looking at my ship right here. Look at Mastery. And then you look at your Mastery here. Here, I'll go up to something where I don't have everything. Let's see, I'll go to Mastery 5. So I have a lot of stuff that I haven't done here. And so what you do is you go to Mastery like 1, and then you look at all the items and you figure out what you're using on your ship that pertains to this stuff. And so, and then, you know, train those up. When you got all those trained, especially if you're sticking with the same fit, go to 2 and then look at everything and figure out what pertains to you. And do it kind of that way, and do it, you know, all level 1s, all level 2s, all level 3s. Get your frigate though to like level 3 or level 4 before you do this. But then, if you've got 5 items that you need to train for your ship, and you haven't worked on them yet, train all 5 to level 1, then all 5 to level 2, then all 5 to level 3, and then all 5 to level 4. And what that'll do for you is it'll get you the most bang for the buck on how much training time you're spending, so you can get your character more skilled at what you're doing quicker. The level 5 skills, don't worry about them unless you need them to progress to another skill. And so, you know, there are still certs. So, and you can feel free to try things. You know, trying something, taking a skill up to like level 2 so you can try something to see how it works out. Pretty easy to do, pretty quick to do. Most skills you can do that in like less than 5 hours, take it to level 2. So, I'm talking about ship mastery. So if you're flying a Tormentor, then, you know, talking about ship mastery. So, but you got to go out and figure out which things pertain to you as well, because you don't need to do everything on the mastery. I mean, it's cool looking when you've got a nice mastery, but it's not necessary. Oh. Defender Lieutenant. I've been promoted. Okay. Let's see. What kind of points did I get for that? $17,500, like I expected. And then, yeah, Defender Lieutenant. Whatever that means. And a bounty was placed on me, of course. So, Defender Lieutenant. Oh, so like I'm just one up from the bottom. Oh, man. So Mastery 5 is pretty absurd. Here, let me show you something else too here. So on my mastery of this, so I've got Mastery 3, and I've got 6 days until I have Mastery 4. I can tell you that my skills that I'm currently training all pertain to this mastery. And am I using every single thing that's in here? No, I'm not. But I am moving closer toward it. And, advanced weapon upgrades. Let's see, what am I training right now? Oh, I'm training high-speed maneuvering. Okay. So, actually, these are all things that are in 5. High-speed maneuvering. Really? Oh, yeah, here it is. And let's see, what is it? What did it say I needed? Advanced weapon upgrades. See, I don't fly any guns on this. Oh, I hate it when they snap to like that. I don't have any guns on here. I don't even have that in here. How funny. Maybe I should put it in. And then I'll have my Mastery 4, and I can be all proud of it. Dr. J.E. Gotta be a sub to fire that command off. So, yeah, let's see. Advanced weapon. Holy shit. I've only got... That's really interesting. I've only got level 1 of it. How about that? Didn't even know. So, but I am working on this. Let's see, and that's so power grid needs weapon turrets and launchers. I do fly stuff that has guns. $29 days for 5. So I'm actually going to move it all the way. Down here. Because it's not really that necessary, so I'll get it up to level 4. So to take it up to level 4, it's going to be 6 days. But I'll finish this high-speed maneuvering 4 since I've almost got it done. But I am working on the overall mastery here. And it's just because all these things apply to the other ships that I fly as well. And I just want to, kind of role play this as possibly the best Tristan pilot in the world or universe, whatever. So, advanced weapon upgrades will open up a lot of tight fits. This one obviously isn't tight at all because I have no guns. So let's go over to this medium. I don't think that I can actually do it. I'll throw some drones at it. We'll see what happens. I'm Gallente. Well, it's not that necessary for this ship. So there's another guy in here. I think I recognize his name. He lost an osprey. Likes to fight Kestrels, Vengeance, and Korax.
Warp drive active.
How does faction warfare work? It works. It's much like capture the flag, and in the sense that I'm going to go into a site here. This one's owned by the opposing militia, and I am going to spend the time and resources necessary to capture this. And I'm watching my scan here. So I'm going to take the time necessary to take out these rats that are defending it. They're NPCs. And take the counter down to 0. It'll be captured once I do that. And then let's see. Do I have enough power to take this guy out? I'm not 100% sure I do. I mean, I guess it's working. Certainly don't have enough to do a medium, I guess. Am I at it? What am I at? I'm at a small. Kestrel. I think this guy's coming in. Get a shorter scan on here. Yeah, I think he's out at the gate. There he is. Trying to catch up to him now. He's running. Couldn't quite catch him.
Welcome to the Dragons.
So I was trying to get closer to him so I could
Welcome
hit him up.
to
I
the
bet
Dragons.
you he was rocket fit because he was not firing at me at all. So I was 40, 45 away from him in a rocket or in a missile fit. Most likely, most cases, he'd be able to hit me. He didn't target any of my drones either. Kind of interesting. I would have if I were him. Keeping my scan on. Watching for him. And he's coming back in again. He's at the gate. Still at the gate. Still sitting out there at the gate. There he is.
To give this command to a drone requires that you have an active target.
Yeah, I got too close to him. Damn! He got me. So he came straight at me. He turned around and came straight at me. That was a good move on his part. He was rocket fit. I'm just going to let him take me out. Send me back. These are not very expensive ships. Sly Deathwalker, good morning. Things are going good. Well, I mean, except for this, you know. He also got me February 12th. Oh, well, how about that? I didn't notice that. Really? February 12th. He was opposing militia. Yeah, once I got scrammed, I was that was a problem for me. Most definitely. Let's see here. Now, let's counter that. Hey. Yeah, sling shooting. Yeah. Yes, okay. Well, very good for them.
Warp drive active.
It was a Navy ship, kind of in between Tech 1 and Tech 2. It's a good ship.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Oh, yes, I did lose a Tristan. It's okay. No risk, no reward. How do you subscribe to the show? Should be a button below the video to subscribe. And if you're watching on mobile, though, I think, let's see here. You have to use that link there.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, sometimes lots of risk, still no ISK.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Oh. Wolf Delag. Thank you for following. Welcome. You know, now that I make enough money to, really do things, I get to where I can handle the losses. I enjoy getting out and doing things. So Annoying Orange. I see a capsule coming inbound. This guy called Annoying Orange. Okay, well, we're going to go through here.
Warp drive active.
Been playing for 2 years, still have trouble not being broke all the time. You know, I work really hard on making money in the game, so and I've kind of got it now to where I'm doing okay. Although my manufacturing dried up right now. I only have a few things being manufactured right now. I got to get that up and running again. I tried doing some stuff.
Warp drive active.
Well, let's see here. It's here with the Vexor Navy issue. Okay. Let's go get this guy. We'll work it together. Can he even go into a small? This is a small. Maybe he can't go in.
Warp drive active.
Okay, well, I'm going in at it alone.
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So,
right.
You think you're worthy of being a Marquee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that. Get in line with the other dragons and show me what you're made of. What are you waiting for? Get over there before I open a can of whoop-ass.
Got him.
The capacitor is empty.
Okay. I think I got everything covered here. There we go. Okay. So I got my revenge. Feels good. Okay, so Dr. J.E., thank you so much. You came in your sub right when I was engaged. And then let me check my D-scan here. Okay, I'm good. And then everybody give it up for Dr. J.E. Tell him you're all getting 10 gold. Tell him thank you and welcome. All right. So, thank you very much. Delicious, hello. So I scram them to keep them from turning on their propulsion, getting away from me. I also use my NOS on them, and that keeps me at full power. If you don't know, rats have unlimited power supplies, and so they are a good source to keep yourself powered.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Seeing some others fly by occasionally. Altered my D-scan. Rats are cheating. Yep, they are. So he's got Infernal Rage rockets and a rocket launcher. So I thought he was rockets. Micro warp, scrambler. He's got all Tech 1 here. Well, except for the low power. He's got a couple Tech 2s. My Amar pilot, she flies all Caldari, except 4 days from now, she'll have Gallente Frigate 5 finished, I think. I think that's what it is. I looked this morning. I don't remember the exact numbers, but setting her up to be able to fly a Garmer. Yeah, this ship is a comet, and it's a police comet. It's a Gallente faction frigate. I'm happy. How are you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you around for a while. Good to see you here. Another rat should appear here any second.
Welcome to the Dragons.
The ranks that I get, so the tiers affect LP, ranks do not. And like I obtained a new rank whenever I, was fighting when I finished the last one, it put me up from the bottom rank to second from the bottom. Oh my. Not very exciting, but yes, so those don't affect LP in any way. It's just a title. And, the what does affect the LP is the amount or the tiers. And so right here we're in tier 3 by 0.1%, but see, it adds a 75% bonus. And so I'm going to get like 36,500 or something like that off of this one when I finish it. And if I finish it, I mean, I could come in, somebody could come in and stomp on me. Who knows? But, you know, and then I'll be able to turn that into like, you know, 70 million ISK. So it pays well. The Comet is underpowered? No, the Comet is really good. I have to be pretty close to him to hit him accurately with this ammo. Lose accuracy with this ammo. Hits hard, but has some accuracy issues. I don't know how many rats that is. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Yeah, maybe. You know, I forgot to loot this guy. I should do that. $3.8 million in loot. There might be one more rat appearing. I'm not 100% sure of that, but I don't know. Count. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there'd be one more. Reason he had so much loot on him? He had some of my stuff from my other ship. The only thing about static access saying you can earn Plex on trial count by defensive Plexing, the answer to that is true. It takes a bit of work, and when you're earning, you know, high amounts of LP, when you're working in one of the factions that pays a lot, it's also the market is a little bit depressed on it, so you won't get like 2,000 disc per LP like I'll plan on getting at the right moment. You're going to get more like 800 to 1,000. Instead of 2,000 disc per LP. So in order to pay for a Plex, you know, you really got to figure on that you got to earn about 1.3 million LP to get about 1.2 to 1.3 million or billion ISK to buy a Plex. It also takes money to convert. To when you do it right for the most money, it takes money. And so typically to convert a million LP, I spend 1 billion, and then I get 3 billion back, if that makes sense. So I have to put 1 billion in, you know, on fees and stuff, but then the product that I get out is worth like 3 billion. So then I have to go sell it. I thought there was one more rat that was going to appear, but nope, there's not. I miscounted. So I don't think anybody's going to come in and bug me, but I'll still keep on my D-scan. Occasionally, friendlies will come in and take you out for whatever reason. So you can't 100% trust friendlies, even though they show as friendly. Can't 100% trust them. So the ammo that I'm using Void for the rats and Calorie Navy Antimatter for players. The Calorie Navy Antimatter doesn't have as good of DPS, but it tracks a lot better. Also, it's just a little bit more distance. So. Yeah, but I use the Void on the rats. Yeah, so the K tells you that you've done your exclamation point enter to get in on the draw. We're very close to doing one of the drawings. So it's exclamation point enter to get in on a 30-day premium code for What the Fast. It's the application I'm using right here for my connection to Eve. It's saving me from lost packets, and it's got me a little bit better ping. And then exclamation point ticket space 1 to get in on a new account for Eve. Comes with 30 days prepaid. Comes with Cerebral Accelerator. Comes with some mining equipment. Also one of the content packs. My phone didn't ring. Okay. They called my backline number and not my cell number. It's kind of weird. Yeah, my Murloc. Comet also is strong enough to take on mediums, and mediums pay really well. Not strong enough to take on a large, though. You'd need like a catalyst. Oh. Saiyan is back. What are we bringing this time? If anything. Navy hookbill. Hookbill will have double web, rockets, very difficult to combat against. It's on the gate. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to be able to take on a hookbill. The problem is the hookbill needs to be kited. Yeah, you can easy kite it. I'm not in a kite ship, though. Talking to me in local. Hookbill and a thrasher now. No, thrasher went off grid. Okay. And here's the thrasher again. Thrasher also is not a good fit to fight against with this ship. I could do a little bit better against the Thrasher, but so we got a Thrasher and a Hookbill on the gate out there. I'm betting it's the two orange flashies. Vexor Navy issue inbound. He's going to land on the gate with them out there. Can a Vexor Navy get into a small? I'm not sure that it can. Hookbill took off. Everybody took off. Okay, well. Vexor is a cruiser. Here's the Thrasher again. Thrasher I might be able to do. See if they just sit out there. Might finish this before they come in. It goes by rig size, huh? Okay. Yeah, so the Thrash could get in. Okay, well, I got this in the bag. Even if they show up now, they won't land in here in time to disrupt the timer. So, what is Eve like? Vandom? He's asking. YouTube chat. Eve is a sandbox. It's whatever you make of it. It takes place in space, though. Okay. Got the loyalty points on that. 30,625. So that's cool. Yeah, so 30,625. So I'll be able to turn that into about 60 million. As far as Hawken, do still play that game. I'm waiting for them to... They've got a big update they've been working on. I'm waiting for that to come out before diving back into it again. Okay. Well, we got that one. Dr. J.E. How you guys like that? Thank you for purchase through the store. I appreciate it. Thanks for taking the time to fill out a little form on the end of the thank you page that barks out on the show here. You guys recognize that dragon? Yeah, so I certainly appreciate it. I also appreciate... Man, there goes another dragon. And I also, you know, appreciate the support. So we're testing out that new bot that we're integrating with the store. So okay, that dragon in there was from Ultima Online. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? UO is awesome. I hope to get some of that thrill in. Shroud of the Avatar. Yeah, I'm gonna warp to a safe, and then I'll go look at the next site. I want to go grab another drink first, though. Well, I had 60. What did I have? 60,000 loyalty points when I started. Now I have 113,000. So earning a little bit here. Just making sure there's nothing here. Landing here. Hey, I'll be right back, everybody. For the question of did I live in Oregon for a while? Yes, I grew up in Oregon. So lived there most of my life, actually. There's a thrasher and a jackdaw there. I can take on a thrasher. Let's go look at the large first, though.
Warp drive active.
Okay. There's a Castrol here. I'm not catching up. Or very slowly. It's got a buddy coming in. There's jackdaw on the way in. Must have been just flying by. Okay. I'll see if I can get close enough this time. I don't know.
You, sir, rock.
Elliot, thanks for hosting. All right. Thanks for customer support. That's how we support the show. We're both similar speed. I'm going just a little bit faster, but it's not by much. Man. Hard to catch up there.
Welcome to the Dragons.
I don't think I have enough nanite paste with me to repair everything now. He burnt out a module. Let's see if I have enough to repair these. So I need to be able to get closer to him. Delta X, Track Mapper, and Leonard, thank you for following. Welcome. Got a lot of heat damage. I could have had him if I had the scram heated. Didn't think about that. You're right. I could have. I don't know if I have enough nanite paste. I only have 8 nanite paste left. That might not be enough to repair these. Hey. Only got a few nanite paste left, but I got it. So he's doing defensive plexing in here. It's a high contest, so he's getting paid pretty well. That's what he was doing at the large. He wasn't shooting the rats, he was helping it. I am using the new launcher here.
Warp drive active.
So
Welcome to the Dragons. Welcome to the Dragons.
Snapdragon Plus and Pyrocell. Thank you for following. Welcome. Takes a little bit more work to do these mediums, but can be done. What's my DPS with this setup? 207. Need probably at least 180 to do a medium. Once I break its shield, it'll go pretty quickly. Now the tags on the mediums are worth a few, so I tend to pick them up. They're worth like 750,000. That's the only one that's been killed so far. "20-minute timer on this, but if I get this medium pays what? It's gonna pay 40 or 50,000 LP. It's a lot. Our Country, thank you for the follow. Dragon powers, limited, but yeah. Max, I am streaming on Twitch as well as YouTube. Streaming on both.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Okay. Let's see here. We didn't do our drawing for 200, did we? Let's see here. Past the initiation, you think? Yeah. Okay. So let's get drawing going while I'm trying to keep an eye on the stuff here. Let's see what speed is he going at. He's not going very fast. Okay, so exclamation point ticket space 1, get you in on the drawing. And I'll start writing that up. I'm going to ask you, so it's a new account for Eve, plus one of the content packs. And I'm going to ask you which one of the content packs you want. Colonist, Skirmisher, Industrialist, or Explorer. And so you have about a minute to answer. If you don't know or don't answer, then I will choose for you. You can do more than one ticket if you have more than one gold. It's 1 gold per ticket. Let's see here. Just checking everything, making sure I'm doing a good job of multitasking. You know. Okay. So I'll have this written up in just a minute here. And then after I finish this site, or die, whichever, we're going to have a special guest on the show. Our guest is going to be Bob Mon from EN24. He's also running for CSM. So we're going to do a little interview with him. And those of you watching on YouTube, it will cause a disruption because we have to start a new live stream to YouTube. On Twitch, it won't matter, but on YouTube, we have to start a new one to make it a new video. But I'll give you a heads up when we're going to do that. So... So I'm going to finish this site first, though, I think. We'll see. See how things go. I'd like to finish it. It'll pay really well. When's the interview in hours, please? When I finish this site. If you miss it, you'll be able to see it on YouTube. So, the site probably has 20 minutes left in it. And, so, that's what I'm thinking. He's ready and available, but I want to finish this site. Okay, we're going to do this drawing. Check my D-scan again. Oh, damn it. Okay, I got inbound. So I think this guy's coming in. There he is. Shit. You got too far away from me. Damn it. I have a rat on me now, too. I just can't get close enough to him. Oh, he ran away. Okay. But I honestly can't catch this guy too. There we go. Hey, so sorry I was a little distracted there for doing the draw. Give me just a moment here. Damn, I'm far out. I can't just warp to it either. So, okay. So, doing the drawing now. If you didn't make it in, well, you have to make it in on the next one. Closing. And drawing. And it is Dudistel. Congratulations, Dudistel. You are the winner. So let me know which one you want. Colonist, Explorer, Skirmisher, or Industrialist. And I shall send that to you. If you missed out on this one, don't fret. We are going to do another. So I'll start it after I send out the code to him. So I'm the only one in here now. This is going to be easy money if I finish this site. I'll have to go back to station after this, no matter what. I'm out of nanite paste, so I can't, reload or repair anything on the fly. I've used it all up. Okay, well, looks like maybe he's not here, so I'm going to choose for him. And let's see. Let's do an explorer. Okay. So that's sent off to him. Alright, so we're going to do another one. And resetting, starting anew. Oh, there's another rat. So you can get in on the next one. We'll draw at 300 viewers at the end of the show, whichever comes first.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Physics, thank you for following. Welcome. So these prizes, by the way, are provided by our show, or by our store. The store is what supports the show. Exclamation point coupon in Twitch chat, or it's in the description in YouTube. And it's coupon code. Save you a few bucks. And it also helps support the show. So if you need Plex or Orem or new accounts, you know, give us a shot. And if you do use the store, on the checkout page, or the final page, the thank you page after you've made your purchase, there's an area, text boxes at the bottom of the page where we're testing out our bot, and you can put something there that will appear on the show. So see, and there we go. Thank you for the support. I like it. Yes, I get good LP for killing the rats. Oh, got this guy coming in again. Okay. Okay, well, we'll take him on here. Got the wrong ammo loaded. Now I got the rat on me too. Trying to think of what I can do here. Got to get right on top of him.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Stop his propulsion. You got this darn rat shooting me now too. Hey, he got me. So it's about a 30 million loss. It's saying it's 23. Costs a little bit more than that. When I lost all my loot too. Yep. Well. Oh, Axel, thank you for the kudos there. Yep. Well. Okay. So we're gonna do a. We are going to do an interview with Bob Mon. I think I'm going to remove that song from my playlist. It's really weird. Hey, Bob Mon, I just want to make sure you can hear me okay. And that we can hear you. Oh, I guess I got to give you talk rights, huh? There we go.
Yay.
Hey, okay, good. So give me just a minute to set up here, and then we'll do this.
Cool. Awesome.
Okay, so we're going to do an interview with Bob Mon, who's running for CSM. And so, let's see here. Fit this thing up. Make sure we're good to go on this. One thing at a time here, you know. Okay. So, this is who we're interviewing. Okay, so give me just a minute. Those of you watching on YouTube, I'm going to step away for just a moment here. The YouTube portion of the one that you're watching is going to end. It's going to be about 2 or 3 minutes, and the next one's going to come up. So you have to go to my homepage on YouTube, and that's just so that we can start the interview and have it be a dedicated video. So it's the way YouTube works, unfortunately. Those of you on Twitch, it doesn't matter. You can just stay right where you're at. And let's see here. Oh. Gotta spell stuff right. Okay, so and the you'll be able to ask questions in chat and everything, both chats, both YouTube and Twitch, and so okay. So we'll be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. And those of you on YouTube, 2 or 3 minutes is what it's going to take for the other one to come up. So click on my name below the video, and then you can refresh that page, and it'll come up on top. So be right back, everybody.